Looks like a hidden puzzle.
Alrighty.
I think I have a feeling this one's gonna be about food. Let's see. Oh
That's
no,
fine.
I thought.
Alright, in Image Below here, you have a triangular that has been just a sample, so that one of his 4 faces lies flat. Which of these triangles should you insert into this question mark right here? You have to make sure that the red lines and the blue lines are basically face to face with each other.
I will say C.
Yep, it's C. Yeah. This one's pretty easy. All you gotta do is just basically follow the lines, and eventually you'll find the ones that matches up.
Layton's apprentice saves the
All right.
day.
So, yep, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Done. Let's go find more puzzles.
Okay, so the good news here is that we will actually get to the cutscene in here. After the cutscene, depending on how much time we have left, I'll ask Toy Barney if he wants to finish up Chapter 4 or wait next stream. Because Chapter 4 is almost done. We're actually getting close to finishing up Chapter 4.
Alright.
So, let's continue. I'll be this guy. Hey, what are you on? Start jobbing so I can get back to dinner. I hear from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about town. Could I ask you for a more detailed account of what you saw? Okay. I think it was something like 4 days ago. I was on my way from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean up the butcher before I got there. Up close, it was some spooky old guy with a huge sack. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted, but I was all like, man, look at Gramps bust a move. I think that weirdo is the one who's been kidnapping people. If you gotta be out at night, watch yourself, you hear? Interesting. Alright, well, at least we got some information on that. So let's go.
Face. That fucking face.
Yeah, that is a cute face.
Oh gosh, but sorry, Professor. It's not that the investigation is boring or anything. I'm just a little sleepy.
It's gone late. Let's report our findings to everyone at the mansion and wrap things up for today. But wait!
Professor, look over there! Oh my god, is that Ramon?
And cutscene.
Luke, sir, hold it there.
Right behind you.
What the heck?
Well, it looks like this guy is definitely up to something.
I like the way the Luke was running though. That was hilarious on that. Huh? What?
My word.
Dude.
So, yeah, that was something.
Oh no, we lost him.
Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it, that was Ramon.
Does that mean that the kidnapper killed Ramon too? Ah.
Steady there, Luke. I think we do well to return to the site of Ramon's abduction.
By aliens.
That would have been an actual plot twist if this was aliens. But actually, you never know. It could be aliens. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind. You see.
Right. Lead on, Professor.
Mysterious rumbling added to our mysteries. We need to sweep the site for Ramon's abduction for clues.
You're absolutely right, Professor. Professor, look at this.
It appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor.
Do you think it might be able to help us find who is responsible for both crimes?
Perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come, Luke, back to the manor. Alrighty.
Yes.
Chapter 4 is done, but we do have an intermission. After witnessing Ramon's abduction, the professor and Luke returned to the manor to report their findings. I'm sorry, did you want to... Huh?
I said, after Raymond's abduction by aliens.
You think aliens? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright, so Toy Bonnie's theory is aliens. We have urgent news. Ramon has been abducted. What? Who? How? I must inform Madam at once. Madam, something terrible has happened. So are you saying that Ramon has been involved in some kind of foul play? No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post-haste.
Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the town up into a frenzy?
The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Ramon being abducted in town. I'm afraid you may have a serial murder case on your hands. We must rally the people of Saint Mystere and organize a search.
Mr. Layton, last time I checked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize the search thing first thing in the morning.
We have no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Ramon may already be... everyone, your attention, please. Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it? My sincerest apologies, madam, but it's Ramon. He's returned. Returned? But... Yes, after the professor honored us with a visit, I went to the market to do the shopping. Why do you ask? Just what is going on here?
There you have it, Layton. Now you will finally leave the detective work to the detective.
But we saw it! We saw it happening right before our fucking eyes! Ramon, don't you remember any of this?
That's enough, Luke.
But no, he was...
I must apologize, Inspector Chumley. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I do believe we could all use a little rest.
Huh, I certainly agree. Last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the fucking village.
Well, good night to you all, then. Alright, before we go, let's check out our mysteries.
I wonder where will they sleep, though?
So, yeah, something is up with Ramon. He's back and alive all of a sudden. And apparently he has no memory of what happened. Rumbling Tower. Walking the streets of Saint Mystere at night, occasionally a thunderous rumbling flies in the air. The noise is rumored to have come from the tower, but no one in town seems to know the origin of the sound. Villagers claim that the noise has increased in frequency as of late. So that tower does have something to do with, something. Alrighty.
Oh, Gordon, here we go.
Yep.
No matter how I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do with find a girl? I had Infinity on the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. Oh, how I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer eludes me. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals.
Man, Gordon is really pathetic here. The real Gordon wouldn't have stuffed animals. The real Gordon would have his own coaches. Alright, this one I'll do it myself. These puzzles I don't like very much. Basically with these kind of puzzles, it's just basically, find the right size to cut it to make this rectangle into a actual rectangle. Basically to fill up the gap, like what you see in diagram 2. So basically they want me to do the same thing in diagram 1. Cut up find the right shape to cut up to make the rectangle. This one's pretty simple. This one's real easy. This is all you have to cut up.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Alrighty. So, yep, that's all you need to do.
Ah, sorry.
Oh, Joe, I'm positively twinkling with excitement with that puzzle solved. I'm sure I'll find a brittle in no time now.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Alright, let's get out of here.
Before we end the live stream, I just want to say a couple words to everyone. We saw the trailer for the Thomas reboot. We've both seen it. Yes, we have.
Yeah, we have, and I'm both scared, but at the same time interested to see how that train wreck is going to be.
I am furious. I am very furious, but I'm gonna take it easy.
Yeah.
Because, you know, getting mad at something that hasn't even been released will only do damage to you.
Yeah.
Anyway. I wonder if we really did just mistake what we just saw on the street.
By the way, Professor, where are we? Why is everything dark here? No, I'm certain that was Ramon. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as can be in an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him.
It's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but St. Mystere... Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There's something very peculiar about this whole town.
Yes, in most places, no one would stand for this, but we've seen that St. Mystere is anything but normal. Ramon's memory added to the mysteries. Alright, well, it's morning again.
Interesting.
Alright, you know what? We got about 17 minutes, but we are actually getting close to Chapter 5, so here's what we're going to do. Let's just finish up this intermission, and then when we get to Chapter 5, we'll call this stream, okay?
Alright, sure.
Anyway. Yes, don't you worry. I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from Inspector something or other. From Inspector Chelmy? He just kept saying that it was urgent and that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once.
He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday.
Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke.
Alright, so for Chelmy, I'm gonna have to get some more water because my throat's starting to hurt. Give me a second then.
Okay. I'll be waiting for you. There you are, Professor. Would you help a girl out? I've got something here I'd like you to look at. I made this darling sandwich for my special lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big. Can you make it fit? Ready. Alright, so using scraps left over from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit neatly in the container? Well, that's very easy, because you only just need one more piece, so just do it one time.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
There we go.
Alright, got some nice water. I'm ready to go now.
Nice. Oh, Professor, you're just the cleverest. Thanks for helping me figure this out. Simple chair. Who do you want the chair to give to?
Luke.
Alrighty. The professor can sit on the ground. Oh yeah, we do need to check out the mystery too. Anyway. Oh, I rather like this chair. Alright, well, he likes it. Alright, let's check out this mystery. When Layton and Luke finally tracked down Ramon, they were shocked to see him being kidnapped by an old man. Shortly thereafter, Ramon returned to the mansion with no memory of ever being abducted or stuffed into a sack. What's happened to Ramon's memory?
Possibly like The Incredibles.
You're still positive that it's aliens?
Yeah, I'm still thinking it's the aliens, though.
Alrighty. I'll be scratching Starfin. looks like you fellas are getting used to Saint Mystere. But stay sharp. Believe me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can shout Statchen Scarfin. By now, I'm sure you've realized that you can try the puzzles you failed to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right. You see, that's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone, they're gone. For good. But rest at ease, you two. Those puzzles you thought have vanished have merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Wilton's shack. It's a strange old building, so it should be easy enough to spot. But don't get any sloppy ideas just because you know how to retry puzzles now. There's no honor in laziness. Now that you've got the lowdown on puzzles in town, let me throw a puzzle your way to keep you sharp. Alrighty, the Lazy Guard. Alright, the local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance is marked by A, and the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer, and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. So what is the fewest number of turns he could make while still visiting every room? Alright, so they already give us what's the maximum number of turns he makes, which is 6. So the number has to be less than 6.
Less than 6?
Yeah, less than 6.
How about 3?
Alright, let's try 3.
There we go.
Nope, not 3.
Depression.
Rejection.
I'm ashamed.
Alrighty. Alright, well, it's not 3, so it looks like it might have to be lower than that.
Alright. 2?
Yeah, it's 2.
That should do it.
There we go.
Yep.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Alright, and here's the turn. So we go right over here. That's 1, and that's 2.
So this police officer is a Christian.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, thanks to you for helping me turn. I'm praying to the turning god. Now that's what I'd like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. No need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around. Desk. Well, Luke has a chair, so do you want to give the desk to Luke?
Sure.
Alrighty. Luke has a chair. Okay. Check this out. The deck's neat, but it needs something to go on top of it. Alright, well, he likes the desk, but he wants something on top of it, so we gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, alright, we're almost done here.
Hey, Professor. Looking busy as usual, yep. I got this puzzle here I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap?
Alrighty. Cut which one? Alright, we have six rings that are linked together. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut the right way, would leave the 5 remaining rings connected end to end in a long chain. So in order for that to happen, which of these rings do you need to cut?
If you... Can you repeat the question?
Sure. Alright, so we have 6 rings. They are linked together. We want to cut one of these rings so that we have 5 rings that are connected end to end, kind of like a chain. So in order to make 5 rings connect together like a chain, we need to cut one of them in order to make it happen.
I would say A.
A? Alright.
There we
I
go.
think this is right.
Not A, but you are on the right
Correct.
track with it. You are on the right track.
How embarrassing.
Alright.
Let's try C.
C? Okay. Alright.
Luke,
I'll try one more. If I fail this one, I'll try one more. If not,
Okay. Well, you're getting closer.
Alright.
You are getting closer.
I suppose I thought wrong.
alright, let's try D.
You said D? Okay.
Yeah, D.
Alright. And... D.
That should do it.
Yep, D.
Alright, I got it.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Hey Joshua, how's it going? Alright, we are almost gonna end the stream here soon. We're just gonna keep going until we get to chapter 5, which is actually getting close.
Oh, so that's how you do it, yeah? I can finally rest at night. This thing was bugging me for days. Let me tell you something real neat. And by neat, I mean terrifying. The thing is that I've actually seen that old man with the big sack coming out of the tower up north. I bet you dollars of donuts that he's the one behind all these disappearances. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no, on second thought, I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary.
Pile of books.
Layton.
Okay.
Let's see what he thinks about it.
Alright. Quite a collection there. There are even a few I haven't read. Well, then again, Luke has a bookshelf.
Let's leave it. Let's leave it to let's see what Luke thinks about
Do
it.
you want to leave it to Layton or to Luke?
Let's leave it to Layton because
Okay.
we haven't given Layton any items as of yet. So
Alrighty.
Very few items. So
Okay.
let's leave it to Layton.
Alright, I will let you know that the minigame ends at chapter 7, so once we get the last items, I'll let you know which ones are correct and which ones we need to move around.
Alright.
Alrighty. Anyway, let's go. Oh, what's this? First, coin. We found something here. Hey, Ken.
What's that on the ground?
Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna repeat one more time. For those that just came in, we're almost done with the stream. We're just continuing on until we get to chapter 5. Anyway, it looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke?
Well, let's see here.
Do you want me to read it, or do you want to read it in Luke's voice?
Let's let it stay silent. You know, this is a letter.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has had a awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do?
Lady Violet? Oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reynolds' first wife.
My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him.
And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family.
Alrighty, before we talk to him, I think there's a hint. Oh, thank you, dog. There we go. Thank you, Scout. Alrighty. Hey there, Professor. I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, of course I'm right. The longest path. Alright, this one was another one I had to look it up. But basically, the boys want to take the longest path from A to B. And the trick here is that you have to make sure that no section of road is to be traversed twice. So basically, don't do something like this. You have to make sure they at least pass a certain town at least once. So basically, this is the path they want you to make. Right here.
So it's like a 5, in other words.
Yeah, it does look like a 5 or an S backwards. Actually, yeah, that was actually one of the hints the game gives you. Like, the hint is just like, okay, make sure that when you go to the middle section, make sure you make it look like an S. So after when I done that, the puzzle itself was a little easy, but that was one of my least favorite puzzles.
Bang up job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't faze you, huh? Of course not. You're a pro. Yep, you're a real piece of work, Prof. You know that? Of course you do. You're a scholar after all.
I got a painting scrap. Alright, almost done here. Alrighty, actually, let me go back. I missed a coin. I missed a coin somewhere. You know what, I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go. I know there's one here. Alrighty.
Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy.
How does a cat remind you of a puzzle, Professor? Weighing cats. Alright, there are 3 different colors of plush cats below you. The color of cats denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 shows their relative weights. Alright, so if you have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale, and then on the other side of the scale there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. So given this setup, will the scale tip left, right, or will it stay the same?
I'll say right.
You say right? Alright, let's try right.
Don't bother. It was left, god damn it.
Not right. Hey, it's not right, because they're not going right. Ah, okay. Alright, well you got 2 tries left, so it's either left or neither.
Let's try left. Yeah, left.
Alrighty.
How does this sound?
Yep.
There we go.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Excellent. If you replace the red and white cats with the black ones, then the puzzle is quite simpler. Alrighty.
Once you realize how you need to look at things, it's not a terribly difficult problem now, is it?
Alrighty. Weighing cats. Alrighty, let's go on in. Tell me.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Just too distracted.
That's fine.
Alright.
Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You're some butler, you are.
The face.
I'm so sorry, sir. I like Matthew's face, too.
Alright, here we go.
I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once.
Oh, yes, but of course.
Huh? Ah, Layton, there you are.
You requested our presence, Inspector Chummy.
My sources tell me you've been off snooping about and interfering with my case. Just what are you up to?
It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere with your case. However, a few things don't make sense.
Leave the investigation to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry about a pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer, and of that you can be sure about. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here.
Understood. Good day, sir.
That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit.
What do you say we go ask Ramon about yesterday, Luke?
Okay, now there are 4 more puzzles here. These puzzles I could actually do in the next chapter, so you want to do these puzzles now, or just wait till we get to the next chapter?
Let's do them on the next chapter, because I'm already...
Next chapter? Okay, that's fine with me. Okay, because, yeah, we're already over the 2-hour mark anyway, so yeah, let's just get chapter 5 started then.
Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today?
Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vicious as a violin. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy, and my skin is as soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again.
Is that so? That's good to hear.
He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? He has no idea what happened. So what's our next move?
We shall respect the Inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke. It's as Inspector Chumley said, solving crime is the police's job. Besides, something tells me that this case and the Golden Apple are more related than we suspect.
That's the institution of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor?
First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the Golden Apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can help us point in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the family butler has anything to say on the subject.
Alright, and that is where we're going to end this session. Alright, so chapter 5, we are finally going to start searching for the Golden Apple, as well as exploring St. Mystere. So, the next few chapters, we're actually going to get some more information about, not only about the Golden Apple, but we're going to get some information about Baron, his first wife, as well as getting to know a little bit more about the town itself. So, be ready, because, like I said, chapter 5, in the beginning, it's definitely going to be real story-heavy. But we're still going to have some puzzles. So like I said, this is going to be the one where the story's really going to pick up. And I think Toy Barney's going to like what we're seeing so far.
Yep, I am.
Alrighty. Alright, so Toy Barney, what did you think of this session?
This one was more fun than the previous one we did. I really like this one more.
Alright, that's good. Well, I will say, you will definitely like this session more. I think you'll definitely like, actually, I think the last 5 chapters you are definitely going to like, because like I said, this is where the game actually does start to get picked up in terms of story. So, alright, so I know that, next session we will finish both chapter 5 and chapter 6, because chapter 6 is real short. Even if you're going for 100%, that chapter is really short. So that we will do, and I think we might also do a little bit of 7, depending on how far we get in the next session.
How many chapters are they?
There are 9 chapters total, so we only got 5 more chapters left. So, depending on how well we do, it might take us either 2 more sessions. It might take us either 2 more sessions, or it might take us 3 more sessions to finish this game.
Alright.
Alright. And then once we get finished with Curious Village, we're going to take a break, and then at around April is when we'll start Diabolical Box.
I'm all for that.
Alrighty. Alright, so this has been Sakura Diesel saying thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you guys were able to see the stream okay. Hopefully no bugs or glitches or anything happen and such. But if you guys have enjoyed this stream, don't forget to hit that like button. Next week, we don't know when next week we'll do the stream. Might be next Friday, might be next Saturday or Sunday. It also all depends if when Justin's coming back. So again, it's most likely Justin might not be here next week, or maybe he will. We'll see. We'll plan and see, what we're going to be doing and everything. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the session. Like I said, we got We got 5 more chapters left to go. So next session, we're going to do chapter 5 and 6, definitely. We might do a little bit of 7, just depends on how far we're getting into the next session. And then after that, we'll almost be done with the game. So if you guys got any other games you want us to try out, leave them in the comments either YouTube or on my Facebook page. And also don't forget to subscribe to Toy Barney's channel, where he also does Let's Plays too. We're still planning on doing Lost Levels. We don't know when yet. But Toy Barney also has another plan for his birthday coming up soon.
We're gonna do it. Oh, and I also forgot to mention now. Since this stream, since we're still on the stream, Psycho and I on my birthday, we're gonna be playing a very special game.
Yes, a very special game that I've played a lot in my childhood.
We're not gonna say what game it is, but we'll give you a hint. It was a CD-ROM game released in.
Well, actually, do you want to say the game right now? Because by the time I upload this, it's probably already going to be up on your channel anyway.
Sure. The game is Thomas and Friends: The Great Festival Adventure.
Now that game I played a lot of as a kid, so that game is going to be something interesting once we get once I go to Toy Barney stream.
Now, as for Lost Levels, since this is the next game we're gonna record, I was thinking of recording it on Sunday, so I can post it on either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week.
Alrighty, that's fine. Alrighty.
So yeah, be on the lookout for Lost Levels and the Great Festival Adventure coming soon.
Okay. Alrighty, so anyway, yeah, this has been Sakura saying thank you all so much for watching. Keep on the lookout. Like I said, next stream might be either somewhere next Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We'll keep you guys updated on when it's gonna come out and such. So be on the lookout. So we'll see you next session where we'll actually start learning more about the Golden Apple, as well as we're actually also gonna unravel some mysteries in this in the next session too, and also get new mysteries as well. So like I said, this is where the game is gonna start to get picked up.